strawberry letter.
Crazy. Subject, thank you, nephew. Is this my house or hers? Dear Stephen Shirley, my husband and I are 29 years old and we got married a year ago. Our anniversary is coming up, so his parents gifted us with a house. My husband and I thought they were giving us a down payment, but without telling us, they went and picked out our house and bought it. My husband and I were working with a realtor and looking for a ranch style house with a big backyard. Our home search came to a screeching halt when his parents popped up at our house with balloons, champagne, and an iPad. They came to show us a new house on the iPad, and we liked the house, but it wasn't our style. It's a two-story home with the primary suite on the main floor, and all of the other bedrooms are upstairs. We want to have a family, and that's not ideal for our babies. We were not pleased, but we both had to act grateful. His mother took all the credit for picking out my house, so I pretended to be excited. But my husband was squeezing my hand under the table because he knew I was about to explode. The deal is done, and our mortgage is less than $1,000 a month. So we got past the initial irritation we were feeling. But now we have another dilemma with his mama. She's hired her old white friend as our interior designer, and they're planning to paint my kitchen a bright yellow because it's a cheerful color. I called my husband immediately and told him he better come and get his mama. He said to let his mother waste her money and we can change the paint color later. All I kept asking him was, is this her house or mine? And he kept telling me to calm down. It'll be all right. Well, it's not all right. Should I let him and his mama have this house? Are you crazy? Seriously, are you crazy right now? I know. I mean, you don't want somebody's going to be feeling some kind of way. I get that, especially if you say something. Do not say anything. You don't want his very generous mom and dad to be feeling any kind of way. You understand. You guys sound so ungrateful, and it's mostly you. Mostly you. Have you been watching the housing market lately? Do you know how much houses cost? Are you aware how hard it is to get a house? Have you seen the interest rates? Junior, you just bought a house. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, here it is. You guys get a house. You have to pay $1,000 a month mortgage. They practically gave it to you, and you're complaining. Now, should your mother-in-law be trying to decorate the house too? No, she needs to stay out of that part of it, except come by for dinner and stuff when you invite her. But I don't think you really understand what's happening here. You basically have a mortgage-free home. You just have to pay $1,000. They bought a house for you. Come on. I wouldn't say anything to them, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't be ungrateful. They didn't have to do this for you. The house may not be exactly what you want right now, but you can live there for a few years, save your money, sell it, whatever, and get something that fits your family more. That's what smart and thankful people do. Don't be stupid here. Don't be stupid. You better.
Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all see the title up here. It says, "Is this my house or hers?" Strawberry Letter with Shirley on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Usually I listen to the Strawberry Letter every morning, and normally I will agree, but this time I do not agree with the response for this letter, and I'll tell you why. Not only did she take away the home buying process away from these two, as if she's going to run the household by sending someone in to decorate the home, knowing that they're going to be the ones staying there. One thing that I didn't hear in the letter is that these two did not ask the parents to do this. They didn't ask the parents to buy them a home. They didn't ask them for money. They didn't ask them for anything. And the only way a person can be called ungrateful or stupid is if they're freeloading, asking someone to take care of their responsibilities, and complaining about it all at the same time. They're not asking the parents to do this. I think parents should do things when they're asked to do it, but back and let adults be adults. These are two adults that are a year away from 30. The letter said that they're both 29 years old. They're about to be 30. These are not children. These are not people that just came out of their teens. 18, 19, 20, just trying to figure it out. They're about to be 30. They just got married. They want to enjoy their honeymoon. They want to enjoy their home buying process. They want to enjoy buying things for the home, decorating. Those are the things that bring people together. Those are the memories that you cherish that you can't get back. And if your mama's doing it all for you, how are they going to be able to experience all of that? It's a big deal. It's not just somebody giving you something. And parents should be happy that their children are being responsible and willing and wanting to do the things for themselves and not asking for stuff. They're willing and wanting to buy a home. They're willing and wanting to decorate their own home and prepare for parenthood together without burdening their parents because they're adults that should figure it out on their own. Now, the letter said that the mother picked the house out for them and has hired a decorator, which lets me know that this is the mama's home. Because as it said in the letter, the mama bought the home and it wasn't the type of home that they liked. So she didn't ask them what type of home that they wanted. So obviously it's in the mom's name or the parents' name. She says she didn't like the house. That's not the type of house that she wanted or the type of house that she was going to choose because it was an upstairs house. And she says she don't want her baby to be upstairs. You just don't know. You didn't consider she might have bad knees and probably didn't never want an upstairs house. You didn't ask no questions. So if you're going to be gifting somebody a home, you got to be considerate when it comes to all the things that comes with a home. It's not giving somebody a thank you cup or a thank you card that's kind of all the same. This is a whole home. This is a whole house. They both could have bad knees. We getting bad knees early in our 30s now. You didn't ask no questions, just got the home. You got the home specifically how you wanted your home to be. You picked the style of the home based on what kind of house you would have bought. So it's not a sincere gift. And it's not a gift if they still got to pay the mortgage on it, which you probably didn't even ask them if they can afford that type of mortgage that you set up for them. So you already know that this can be a whole argument and disaster between the both of them if one doesn't agree. And I'm sure she knows her son. I'm sure she knows her son and she knows what she can get away with that son because she knows that he ain't going to speak up. She knows that. And parents shouldn't do stuff like that. They shouldn't meddle like that. They shouldn't create rooms for disaster to mask it to look like they're doing something good when they know it's bad. They know it can be a bad outcome. But they do these things so they won't look like the bad guy. Oh, I was just gifting it to them. Oh, I was just giving them. So I was just trying to be nice. A person that's been married long enough should know what to do and what not to do and what would trigger them or not, and should know that married people need to do their married thing and figure things out on their own without meddling. That's the number one thing that a person, even in counseling, will tell you. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. Do to others what you would want done to you. Respect other people's space, boundaries, and the things that they have going on the way you would want someone to respect you. It's not hard to figure out. And just because people are of age, it doesn't give them the opportunity to be able to get away with certain things because they're a certain age. Because anybody can wreak havoc on your life. It's up to you to protect yourself and your stress and your mental health. A lot of people are going down because they're feeling like they're being obligated to do things that they don't want to do. And it should be respect around the board. And if it's a gift, let a gift be a gift. Let a gift be a gift, and you step back and let them do what they want to do with their gift. If somebody gave you a gift, let's say if they gave you an outfit, they can't come in and then try to tailor you up and tell you how to wear the outfit or start rolling your sleeves up and buttoning the clothes up and pulling your pants up and they can't do that. They gave you the gift and now the gift is for you to do what you want to do with the gift. But when we're talking about a house, we're stepping into a whole another realm of power here, kind of disrupt something that's supposed to be private. A lot of people, when it comes to their home is their safe place. Their home is their safe place. Their home is their cove to come into to be at peace. And a home that's being controlled is not a home of peace because you can come and go as you feel. You can come do as you like. And it's not really a home to the person. But she bought this house and, it's in her name. And so if anything goes out of line, the parents have room to control the home. They have room to control the privilege of the home. And just like a husband, a wife wants to be able to control her home and make it comfortable for her and her family because she's the ones that's going to be there. If the shoe was on the other foot, a husband wouldn't want the dad coming in to rescue his wife from everything, pay all the bills, and every time she needs something and she feels like the husband can't provide it, then he's doing it for him because it's going to make him feel like, you know, he doesn't have a place in the home. He doesn't have a job in the home, or make him feel less than a man, or feel like he's not the husband because he's doing all of it for him. So it could go both ways. So no, I don't agree that the mom should be doing all of this stuff if it wasn't asked of her. Parents just need to sit back and let adults be adults and offer help when needed. With a gift like this, the mom will feel like she's obligated to run the home, and the wife will feel like she has to hold back on her dreams or her future family, for her future family dynamic, just to keep peace in the home. And after a while, that gets tiresome. This is no way to live, and this is no way to feel or be, and will cause great resentment in the future with their marriage. And I'm sure the mom knows that. Anybody that's been married long enough, anybody that knows the ins and outs, the ups and downs, and all the things you got to go through, whether that be financial, home situation, in-law situation, family dynamic, children, all kind of things that go on when you're married for a long time. You go through these hurdles, should know that this can cause resentment between two people in a marriage when they can't figure it out on their own or they have somebody meddling in their business. And so I don't know what the motive is with her buying this home, but it sounds like it could be a recipe for disaster. Like I said, if they didn't ask for help and they wanted to do things on their own, that should be a good thing. And that's fine. But being robbed of the opportunity to be a responsible adult is not a good move. We already have enough trouble with grown adult sons and daughters not wanting to be responsible out here and stressing how we stress all the time about how important it is for people to realize their age, realize what they need to do on their own, especially when we see a lot of these celebrities out here complain about how their parents stop paying their car note or stop paying their bills and stop paying their cell phone bills, and they in their middle 30s about to be 40 years old, and they just never figured it out because their parents been doing it for them all the time. So it's already a struggle out here. So how is it stupid when one wants to experience those things on their own and do things on their own? I don't think that's stupid at all. I think that's a smart thing. I believe that Shirley definitely missed the mark on this letter, but I'm here to address that it's not okay. And it is not healthy at all for none of this stuff to be happening. I think they should have a good, respectful conversation about what they expect, what they want, and how everyone should move forward, and how everybody can play a part in each other's lives and be there for each other in a healthy way, or in a way that's not going to be bombarded or too overbearing. You guys, if you like this letter, go ahead and comment below and let me know what you think about this. Go ahead and hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more topics like this. I'm out.